Good morning. My name is Chief Bill Bolt of the Minneota Police Department. Today I've been invited by the Superintendent, Dan Diet, to come and speak to you regarding safety concerns I have at the Minneota Public School. There is also an upcoming vote in November regarding some changes to the school that I believe will enhance and make it safer for kids to come and leave school. First of all, I'd like to discuss with you the problems as I see them. Here along 5th Street in front of the school is where the buses traditionally come in, unload, and pick up students. Over the years, I've struggled with getting parents not to park in the loading zone during buses dropping off and picking up children, as well as having parents dropping kids off in the middle of the road and then blocking traffic and having kids crossing the roadway. I've been shocked that we haven't had a child hit by a car yet. There's been several close calls, and if I'm not here actively correcting parents and actively moving cars and being a deterrent to this behavior, it happens again and again, and it's been going on for years. Now that the school has the number of students that it has, the community has grown, the number of drivers have grown, we have just a lot more cars going on in this area than is really suited for a residential setting. That leads us to the proposal that's being made to change where the buses load and unload children that I believe is going to be the safest, and I'll discuss that with you now. This area will, if passed in the November election, will become a parent loading and unloading zone. The intended purpose is not for you to park and walk your children into the building. It's for you to pull up, quickly let your child out, and then pull away, much like you would have at an airport. The bus loading and unloading zone will be moved over to this side of the building, where buses will come down and around and line up facing me all along the edge of the school. This will aid in a couple of factors. This will keep buses off of the main block here as they come in and leave. They will pull in 2 blocks over, swing around without any traffic, park, and leave this intersection free for cars to flow and move smoothly in and out of the area. They're going to add a sidewalk extending what you currently see in the video all the way down to the playground and around to where the old tennis courts were. We anticipate the buses to be staged all along that area, and if the vote is passed in November, this will not only enhance safety for your students coming to and leaving school, but will also incorporate the new addition to the building, which will allow children to quickly egress the school and load into a bus during inclement weather. I've only taken a very small bit of your time today to share with you these concerns and my observations. I believe this will make things safer, I believe this will make things smoother, and I believe that you'll be much happier with the abilities that the school is going to change for dropping your kids off and using the buses. If you have further questions, I encourage you to contact the Minneota Public School and speak with Superintendent Dan Diet. Hello again, this is Chief Bill Bolt of the Minneota Police Department. And this is my second video discussing concerns I have regarding traffic safety. This is on the high school side of the building where the offices are located. And one of the major safety concerns here is that this is a county road that gets an incredible amount of traffic. And as I step out here into the lane of traffic, we get vehicles that stop right here, just 3 houses down from the stop sign, stopping in traffic, letting their kids off and letting their kids on. This jams traffic up all the way to the stop sign and beyond, with cars turning onto here, plus with children crossing this area. As I mentioned before, I'm very surprised we haven't had a kid hit here, and we've had several close calls. What the school is proposing as part of their vote in November is not only a change over there, but also making some changes here as to how we incorporate unloading and loading of children. Now, in years past, down here just beyond where this truck is parking, we had a yellow zone marked for buses, sporting events, to pull in out of the traffic lane to load and unload children. That was a tremendous safety improvement. And parents can use that during the day when there's not sporting events going on. However, it's still not what we would like to see. given the crosswalk that's going to be repainted at that intersection, all the traffic we have along here, what we really want to see is parents utilizing the parking lot, which is going to be redone and have connections into the building or access into the building, as well as the new addition if passed in November. If parents and students would utilize the parking lot and the new entrances, we could alleviate all of the stop and go traffic from here, keep traffic moving, and we can also prevent kids from popping out in front of cars and risk getting hit. Also, we'll be able to keep the buses and any visitor traffic down there at that end of the school. Now, traditionally, parents have been wanting to drop their kids off and walk them into school. We realize how important that is in a rural community, and because it's something that we've been doing for a very long time. In order to help accommodate that, we're going to encourage all parents who want to bring their kids into the building to utilize the parking lot. That's going to be the safest place to park, unload your children, and access through the new entrances. If you aren't comfortable with doing that and you're going to want to do it at the front of the building, then we're going to ask you to park in the residential area. But rather than taking up residential parking spots, the parking lot is actually ideal. So please give this your consideration in November and understand this is about making the school safer, your kids coming to school and leaving school safer, and driving safety for the general public. Thank you.